What if I told you that the first $500,000 you invest feels painfully slow, frustrating, and almost pointless, but the moment you cross it, money starts growing faster than your effort ever could? Most people never reach this point, not because it is impossible, but because they quit right before everything changes. In this video, you will discover why the journey to $500,000 is the hardest phase, what really happens after you reach it, and how you can use simple online income strategies to get there faster than you ever thought possible. You wake up one morning and check your account. $3,200 invested. It feels small, almost pointless. You remember the sacrifices, skipping outings, saving every extra rupee or dollar, watching others enjoy life while you keep telling yourself, one day. But right now, it does not feel like progress. It feels like you are stuck. At the beginning, investing feels slow and frustrating. You put in money every month, but nothing exciting happens. You check your account again after weeks. It barely moves. You question everything. Is this even worth it? Am I wasting my time? This is where most people quit, not because they are lazy, but because the results do not match the effort. Now imagine this. You stay consistent, month after month, year after year. Your investments grow to $50,000, then $100,000. Still, it feels slow. Yes, the numbers are bigger, but life has not changed yet. You are still working, still waiting, still pushing. Then something strange starts to happen. You cross $200,000. Suddenly, the market moves and your account grows by $5,000 in a short time. You did not work extra hours. You did not stress. Your money worked. For the first time, you feel it. This is different. But the real shift happens when you hit $500,000. Everything changes. Not just the number. Your mindset, your confidence, your speed. At $500,000 invested, the growth becomes visible. A small 10% return is now $50,000. That is not small anymore. That is life-changing money. This is where people realize a powerful truth. Money makes money faster than you can. But here's the part no one talks about. Reaching $500,000 is the hardest part. It requires discipline when results are invisible. It requires patience when nothing feels rewarding. It requires belief when everyone around you is spending, not building. So how do you actually reach that level? You need more than just saving. You need income that can grow. This is where online income and side hustles come in. Let us make it simple. If you only rely on one job, growth will be slow. But if you build extra income streams, everything speeds up. Example 1, freelancing. You learn a skill like video editing, graphic design, or copywriting. You start small, maybe $5 or $10 per project. It feels insignificant at first, but with time, you improve. You charge $50, then $100, eventually $500 per project. That extra income goes straight into investments. Now your growth accelerates. Example 2, digital products. You create something once, an ebook, a course, a template. You sell it online. At first, maybe no one buys. That is the struggle. That is the tension. You start doubting yourself. But you improve your product. You learn marketing. One sale comes, then 5, then 50. Now you earn while you sleep. Example 3, content creation. You start a YouTube channel or a social media page. At the beginning, nobody watches. It feels embarrassing. You think about quitting, but you stay consistent. You improve your content. One video performs well, then another. Now brands reach out. Ad revenue starts coming in. You turned attention into income. Here is the key. Every extra dollar you earn has a job. It goes into investments, not into lifestyle upgrades, not into showing off, but into building that $500,000 foundation. Because once you reach it, the game changes. Your money starts doing the heavy lifting. Opportunities increase. Stress decreases. Freedom becomes real. But you have to earn your way there. Through discipline. Through consistency. Through doing what most people refuse to do. Right now, you might feel like your effort is not working. Like you are stuck at the beginning. But this is the phase that decides everything. This is where winners are built. Start small. Stay consistent. Build income. Invest wisely. And one day, you will check your account and realize everything has changed. And in that moment, something shifts inside you. It is no longer about chasing money. It is about control. Control over your time. Control over your decisions. Control over your future. But here is where things get even more interesting. Most people think reaching $500,000 is the finish line. It is not. It is the beginning of a completely different game. Before $500,000, you are building. After $500,000, you are multiplying. At this stage, your focus changes. You stop asking, how do I earn more money? And you start asking, how do I make my money work smarter? This is where strategy matters. Not hustle, not stress, but smart decisions. You begin to diversify. Some money stays in long-term investments like stocks or index funds. Some goes into business. Some goes into assets that produce cash flow. You are no longer depending on one source. You are building a system, and this system protects you. If one income stream slows down, another continues. If the market drops, your side business still earns. You are no longer fragile. You are stable. Now let us go deeper into how you can keep growing from here. Step 1. Reinvest everything. At this level, your biggest advantage is momentum. If you earn $10,000, you do not spend it. You reinvest it. This keeps the growth cycle alive. This is how $500,000 becomes $1 million faster than you expect. Step 2. Build scalable income. Your time is limited, but the internet is not. Focus on income that does not depend on your hours. For example, a YouTube channel that keeps generating views, a digital product that keeps selling, an online store that runs with minimal effort. This is how you break the limit of time. Step 3. Increase your value. At this stage, small skills bring small returns. You need high-income skills. Learn things that people are willing to pay more for. Marketing, sales, automation, business strategy. The more value you bring, the more money you attract. Step 4. Protect what you built. Making money is one thing. Keeping it is another. Avoid unnecessary risks. Do not chase quick profits. Do not fall for trends that promise fast money. Think long-term. Always. But there is still one final challenge, and almost no one talks about it. When you start seeing real money, temptation increases. You want to upgrade your lifestyle. Better phone, better car, better everything. You feel like you deserve it, and maybe you do. But if you move too early, you slow down your future. The people who truly win are the ones who delay gratification. They stay focused. They keep building, even when they can afford to relax, because they understand something powerful. Temporary discipline creates permanent freedom. Right now, you might still be at the beginning. Maybe you are at $1,000, maybe even less. But the process is the same. Earn more. Spend less. Invest consistently. Build income streams. Stay patient. There will be moments when you feel like quitting. Moments when nothing works. Moments when you doubt yourself. That is part of the journey. But if you keep going, you will reach a point where things finally start moving. And once they start, they do not stop easily. One day, you will look back and realize that the hardest phase was also the most important one, because it built the habits. It built the mindset. It built you. And when you finally cross that $500,000 mark, you will not just have money. You will have power, freedom, and a life that most people only dream about. The only question left is simple. Will you stay consistent long enough to get there? Because the truth is, most people never find out what happens next. Not because it is impossible, but because they stop too early. After $500,000, the path becomes clear, but the decisions become heavier. Now every move matters more. A good decision can multiply your wealth. A bad one can set you back years. This is where you stop following the crowd and start thinking independently. You begin to ask better questions. Not what is trending right now, but what will still work 5 years from now. Not how fast can I make money, but how long can this income last? And this shift changes everything. Now you start building assets with intention. Instead of chasing random ideas, you focus on systems. For example, you build a content brand. That brand drives traffic. That traffic sells your digital products. Those products generate income. That income goes back into investments. Now you have a cycle that feeds itself. Or you build a small online business. You find a product that solves a real problem. You market it. You improve it based on feedback. You automate the process. Now the business runs even when you are not working. This is how real wealth is built. Not through luck, not through shortcuts, but through systems that grow over time. And something else starts to happen. Your environment changes. You start thinking differently. You start seeing opportunities where others see problems. You become more patient, more focused, more disciplined, because you have seen what consistency can do. At this point, you also understand risk better. You do not put all your money into one idea. You test first. You start small. You scale only when something works. This protects you from major losses and keeps your growth steady. Now let us talk about one of the most important truths. Time becomes your greatest asset. When you have built systems and investments, time starts working for you. Your past efforts begin to pay you again and again. Work you did months or years ago still generates income. This is the moment where life feels different. You are not rushing anymore. You are not desperate. You are in control. But even here, the journey does not end, because growth never truly stops. There is always another level, another opportunity, another challenge. The difference is, now you are ready for it. You are no longer the person who struggled at the beginning. You are someone who understands money, who understands patience, who understands the value of long-term thinking. And that is the real reward. Not just the $500,000, but the person you became while reaching it. So if you are still at the start, feeling stuck, feeling slow, feeling behind, remember this. Every big result you see started exactly where you are right now. With small steps, with doubt, with struggle. But those who keep going, those who stay consistent, those who build, learn, and improve every single day, they are the ones who eventually reach a point where everything changes. And when that moment comes, you will not need motivation anymore, because you will finally understand. So here is the truth you need to remember. Building wealth is not about quick wins. It is about consistency when nothing seems to change. It is about discipline when nobody is watching. It is about patience when results are slow. You learned that the hardest part is the beginning. You learned that income is the fuel, but investing is the engine. You learned that side hustles are not optional anymore. They are necessary if you want to move faster. You learned that $500,000 is not magic, but the habits and systems you build to reach it are what change your life forever. And most importantly, you learned that your future depends on what you do today. Not tomorrow, not next week, today. So start now. Build a skill. Create an extra income stream. Invest consistently. Stay patient. And never break your discipline. Because one day, you will look back at this moment and realize this is where everything started to change. If this video gave you clarity and motivation, make sure you like this video so more people can see it. Subscribe to the channel for more real, practical content about money, investing, and online income. And share this with someone who needs to hear this today. Your journey starts now.